Alexander the Great versus Genghis Khan, two of history's greatest conquerors. World history records many great conquerors who have etched their names in golden ink. However, among them, two names that are always mentioned as the greatest are Alexander the Great and Genghis Khan. Both not only conquered vast territories but also left a lasting impact on human history. Differences in background, war strategies, methods of governance, and the legacies they left behind make this comparison intriguing. Let us explore the journeys of these legendary figures and determine who was superior in world conquest. Alexander the Great. A noble son trained to conquer, Alexander III of Macedon, better known as Alexander the Great, was born in 356 BC in Pella, the capital of the Macedonian kingdom. He was the son of King Philip II and Queen Olympias. His father was a successful ruler who strengthened Macedonia, while his mother had great ambitions for her son. From an early age, Alexander received the best education, including tutelage from Aristotle, the great philosopher who taught him philosophy, science, and military strategy. From a young age, Alexander exhibited leadership and bravery in battle. When his father was assassinated in 336 BC, Alexander ascended the throne at the age of 20. Without wasting time, he began conquering nearby regions, including Persia, Egypt, and even parts of India, all within a very short period. Genghis Khan. From exile to power, meanwhile, in another part of the world in 1162 AD, a boy named Temujin was born on the Mongolian steppes. Unlike Alexander, who was born as the son of a king, Temujin came from a family that faced hardship. His father, a small tribal chief, was murdered by enemies, forcing his family into exile and poverty. However, Temujin possessed an indomitable spirit. From childhood, he learned to survive in a harsh and dangerous environment. Through intelligence and his ability to forge alliances, he managed to unite the once warring Mongol tribes. In 1206, he declared himself Genghis Khan, meaning ruler of all, and embarked on an era of massive expansion. Alexander the Great. The master of military strategy, Alexander was known as an undefeated military genius. He utilized the Macedonian phalanx, a battle formation relying on soldiers with long spears moving in tight formations. Combined with fast and agile cavalry, Alexander could defeat his enemies with innovative tactics. One of his greatest battles was the Battle of Gaugamela, 331 BC. Where he defeated the much larger Persian army with brilliant maneuvering. He was also able to adapt his tactics according to his opponents, proving his intelligence as a military commander. Genghis Khan, speed and terror. On the other hand, Genghis Khan used the speed of Mongol cavalry to launch surprise attacks and encircle enemies before they could react. Mongol forces could cover vast distances quickly, allowing them to strike without warning and defeat larger foes. Additionally, Genghis Khan employed psychological warfare. If a city resisted submission, he would destroy it mercilessly, spreading fear so that other cities surrendered without a fight. This approach made Mongol expansion exceptionally swift. Alexander. Uniting cultures. After conquering a region, Alexander did not merely destroy but sought to integrate local cultures with Greek culture. He established many new cities named Alexandria, the most famous being in Egypt, which later became a center of knowledge and culture. He also adopted local customs such as wearing Persian attire and encouraging his soldiers to marry local women. This demonstrated that he was not only a conqueror, but also a leader who sought harmony between the nations he ruled. Genghis Khan, ruling with an iron fist. Meanwhile, Genghis Khan implemented strict yet efficient governance. He developed a postal system that allowed for rapid communication across his empire, and ensured security along the Silk Road, boosting trade between East and West. Although known for his brutality in battle, Genghis Khan was also recognized for religious tolerance, allowing various faiths to flourish in his empire. He did not impose Mongol culture but focused more on stability and strong administrative control. Alexander the Great died in 323 BC in Babylon at the age of 32. His sudden death left his empire without a clear successor, leading to its division among his generals, Diadochi. As a result, the vast empire he built quickly fragmented. In contrast, Genghis Khan died in 1227 AD, and although the cause of his death remains a mystery, his empire endured and even continued to expand under his successors. The Mongol Empire eventually became the largest contiguous empire in human history, stretching from China to Eastern Europe. Alexander the Great and Genghis Khan were two monumental leaders with different leadership styles. In terms of territorial expansion, Genghis Khan surpassed Alexander, as the Mongol Empire was far larger than Alexander's kingdom. However, in terms of cultural and intellectual influence, Alexander left a stronger legacy through the spread of Hellenism. Regarding speed of conquest, Alexander conquered his world in 12 years, while the Mongols took several decades to reach their peak. However, in terms of administrative effectiveness, Genghis Khan excelled as he managed to maintain and govern an extremely vast territory efficiently. Ultimately, both Alexander and Genghis Khan are irreplaceable legends in history. Each shaped the world in different